And I think that method can be changed and should be changed over time as you kind of gain a bit of experience in what it is that you're doing. You know, I know that I approach things differently now than I have in the past. You know, I would say with accountants, probably
I'm looking forward to this.
and maybe lawyers in general, we have checklists for checklists for checklists. And I think a lot of times the method is very forced and it's probably fairly impersonal. But I've found that if I just come in with that little bit of knowledge of what I'm kind of getting myself into, but generally keeping the slate fairly blank, and then just seeing where the conversation goes organically, I find that you can pull out those deep-seated issues that people are looking to solve a lot easier than sitting here checking these boxes off one by one. And, you know, at the end of the day, I find that that kind of gets you down that compliance side of things, but it doesn't maybe get you into some of those bigger picture items that people are actually really in here for. They probably just don't know it when they do come in. They want to file a tax return, but at the end of the day, maybe they got concerns on, you know, how to take care of mom and dad as they retire, et cetera, et cetera. So having these conversations is where you can actually fill those needs for people. And you're right, it is very rewarding to be able to solve those problems and to be, you know, compensated for your time in doing that for people. So I think that's an important thing to kind of keep in mind for business owners too.
Yeah, absolutely. Remembering that that we buy and make our decision based on emotion,
Right.
and justify it with logic. And if we're just functioning off of a checklist, we're trying to do it usually then all by logic and process. And that's not how most of us make a decision. You know, how we feel is a huge piece of, is a massive piece of it.
For sure.
You know, how often has somebody said, you know what, yeah, I think they're probably really good. I just don't have a good feeling about them.
Right.
That's not a logical.
Right.
That's an emotional. They're making that decision based on emotion. You know, and I don't know if that guy, you know, knows quite, you know, but you sure felt good. That guy.
Right.
Something about him. You know, there's an emotion that's attached to it, and if we don't bring that into the interaction, we're missing out so much.